Hi, I'm Bobby. Chris.
Norma.
Sal.
And we are Menores.
En Los Ángeles, el FBI inició una investigación de derechos civiles a un oficial de policía que fue filmado mientras le disparaba el domingo por la noche a un veterano de la guerra en el New York Times. Indicó que la información fue filtrada a pesar de que el gobierno sabía que su exactitud había sido cuestión de conspiración para asesinar, secuestrar e incapacitar a personas en un país extranjero que eran menores de edad.
Well, the band started as we were in high school, and the band started out of nothing, basically, out of an idea, as most bands start, out of me wanting to be in a band and sing. And one day I was at the gym with Sal, and we knew Norma, and we knew Norma was playing drums, and we're like, I sing, you play guitar, Norma plays drums, why don't we start a band? Let's do this. And it just kind of, 6, 7, 8 years.
It's been about 8 or 9.
I lose count. Honestly, I lose count. But in regards to your question about the catalyst of what begun the band, really started out of my passion for Spanish rock. Rock en español, and the fact that as far as Vegas was concerned, in that 8 years ago, there was barely anybody interested in that genre or the language in rock music, especially here locally in Vegas. And so we decided to go, the opposite of what all our other friends or our friends of friends that have bands did, which was English alternative music, and decided to do Spanish.
And it's a way to stand out in a way.
Yeah, in a way it was. Yeah, did we think about that? Did we say like we're gonna be bad because we're different and we're doing Spanish?
Yeah.
I think we just.
It just came out. It just came naturally.
Yeah, we thought about it for a second and we're like, maybe it might work out, maybe not.
Javi and Sal. We started together and we the same 3 members. Bass players have been gone out. We had one guitarist, one second guitarist at a certain point in the beginning. We've had a couple different bass players. Right now we have our new one, which is Chris. Chris Dow. And we're really lucky to have him right now. But I think it's just our determination towards our dream. And towards the passion for the music that we create, which is crazy because we are so different and so diverse in styles of genres of music. And
just individually we are different.
Yeah, individually everybody's into different kind of music, and somehow we come together and we bring our influences into it, and we have one sound that we can't quite put our finger on it yet. People have told us different ideas of what they think we sound like, which it's great. It's never something bad, so luckily we've always got good references.
We sound like us.
But at the end everyone's just like, you guys just have your certain sound. If we hear a song, we know it's Javi on vocals, or we know it's Sal on guitar, or whatever, But I think it's just really our determination and our passion for our dream, for music.
Well, my influences, of course, AC/DC and Angus Young, Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Slash. There's a lot of different guitarists. It's just, I don't know, right now the music is, I think it's good, but the era for me is back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. That era, I'm stuck there.
The classics.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the classics. I mean, it's a lot of guitar work. I mean, what guitarist doesn't love it?
All over the place. I can go from country. Right now, it's probably the most I'm listening to on my radio. I like classical music, jazz, Spanish pop. Obviously, growing up in the Latin, environment, like salsas, cumbias, bachata. I like vocals and that kind of music. Pretty much everything. But for styles of music influence-wise, for drumming and for Menores, I would say classic rock is what I actually have my influences on. It's very steady beats, very firm, steady beats for the songs, and then you know where the dynamics go, so that somebody can have a solo, or that the vocalist can come out and stand out more from the band in that certain part of the song.
My first influences were, I started listening to the Beatles, was the very first thing that I kind of got into, and Oasis was like the first guitarist that I kind of really got into, Noel Gallagher. After that, I really got into punk rock music for most of my time, And right now, I'm into just whatever's new and making new sounds. So that's why I'm really happy with Menores. Just doing something different.
You know what? As far as music goes, I think more influence comes to me as far as songwriters. There's a lot of great songwriters, and I mean, I'm across the board as far as genres go. And it's just really for me, if a tune catches my ear, if it's got a good hook, if it's just in general, just good music is basically what inspires me and what is keeping me like.
So you play by ear. So
basically, So it's kind of like if it sounds good, it's inspiring me to make something better,
Cool. And tell us about your album, Muere la Ilusión. How did it come about? I know you guys released it a couple years ago, and you have 3 videos that accompanied it.
Definitely. Muere la Ilusión came from the title of the album came from one of the songs, and it's actually, that was our first single.
In 2008, Menores were the only Spanish rock band to play the Amplify Music Conference. What was that like?
You know what? It was an experience. It was playing a festival with bands that basically, and any time that we play something big like that, you're playing with people, and I say people, like that love what you love and do what you do and sacrifice what you sacrifice all the time. So it's always great to see that you're not the only one that goes through it. But as far as being the only Spanish rock band, we were really blessed to be invited to be the only Spanish rock band to play the Amplify Festival. That was really good for us.
Oh, nice. And it was a couple years ago too. Cool. You all recently performed at the Royal House for Raw Vegas. How was that?
One of those events where it's a diverse kind of crowd. So, and I think it's probably, maybe I might be wrong, one of the few times we played for a sitting down kind of crowd.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So that was a little bit weird. But they seemed to enjoy it. We had a good crowd reaction. We had, the area was pretty filled up, people standing around and stuff like that. We had great reviews from it. And it was definitely something different because it wasn't just a music event, it was an art event. So you had all kinds of people seeing the show.
So afterwards you guys to go out and mingle with the fans and the people in the audience.
And it was cool because everybody's from Vegas, so a lot of good Vegas exposure for that one.
This year you have also played at various venues, which has been your favorite. I know you guys played in LA a couple of months ago. And you played at the Beauty Bar. And so which one has been your favorite for each one of you?
You know what? As far as venues go, it's never the venue; it's the crowd. And I don't know. I can't put my finger on what the best crowd has been. But
a good one was Artifice.
Yeah, I had a good time.
I was there as well, so I have to say Artifice.
It never really is the venue. There's great venues, but if the crowd isn't there to support and the crowd isn't there having a good time, then the venue really doesn't matter, It's more about the crowd, more about who's there and who's having a great time, and that's really what's important,
we feed off the crowd reaction. So once there's a great positive vibe going, everyone's upbeat, everyone's into the music, it definitely helps us, performance-wise, we're still going to be the same, trying to give it all we can.
Yeah.
But it definitely pumps us up to see everybody into it and stuff
It's
like
a
that.
mutual thing with the crowd and the band. You know,
Yeah.
it always
Yeah,
is.
because I noticed that Artifice people were actually singing along and you
Yeah,
could hear like the rhythm.
Yeah, that was one of the best shows we've had.
I just have some stuff with my girlfriend, which is also a singer. She sings with Boulevard City, actually.
She's my cover band.
Cover
Yeah.
band. But
Yeah.
I mean, no.
He's gonna go digging for
Side
gold.
project.
Yeah,
Oh,
I seen her perform. She's like great.
He's the gold digger.
Yeah.
Literally, he's
Yeah.
the gold digger.
No, literally.
I like her cover of Alanis Morissette.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's Morissette song she sings. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice. Yeah, she just has a unique vocal. And, hopefully we can get back to working on her stuff. It's just put it to the side. You know, when you just leave it on the side, we'll go back later.
Back burner.
Back burner.
Yeah.
Go.
definitely.
What's your side
Yeah, like
project?
10 minutes. I have a lot of things.
Talk about your fashion.
Yeah, I do fashion right now. I just started a clothing line called Rose Bedell. My first fashion show at the Cosmopolitan, that was pretty sweet. That was like a dream come true for me.
Yeah.
So that was like amazing. And of course, I'm gonna keep going with that. Do more designs, do more fashion shows and stuff like that. I'm currently actually gonna start drumming with Javier's band, cover band Boulevard.
Oh, cool.
So we're working on that as well. I'm doing also side projects for a reggaeton artist, and I might be also working with another cover band here in Vegas. So music-wise, that's going that, and yeah, I think that's it for art right now.
Cool. And
DJ Bob.
On the side, yeah, I have. I'm working with my company, Epic Entertainment. We do electronic dance festival music, DJing on the side, after hours clubs here in the city, in the underground house music scene. And besides that, just producing beats in the house and trying to stay focused more on the live music and not so much on the electronic stuff right now. Because kind of got into that scene for a little bit, but right now we're writing new material and stuff. I'm trying to participate more in the writing process and just trying to pick up the guitar more.
Oh, so you're a guitar player.
And would you ever mix the DJing with the rock, with the live?
Not with Menores. I have another project that I'm working on. It's just hard finding people who are into that kind of music.
Enthusiastic enough? Or?
Yeah, to do a kind of like a live EDM band.
Yeah.
It takes time, but the right people.
I might start singing La Banda Sinaloense, which is like regional music, regional Mexican music. So I don't know. We'll see.
Nice.
I mean, I just want to, as far as singing goes, like I just want to be able to jump from this genre to that genre and not have a problem,
So no solo album in the future?
No. Actually, you know what's funny is that we've always talked about that, and I've always said, you know what, I want to be in a band. I don't see myself being a solo artist. I like being in a band. I like being around people. I like being around my friends.
This energy and
like I don't know about going out there by myself. It's kind of weird.
So are you all working on new music right now? And what's next for
I
Menores?
think everything's moving a little bit slower than we would like to because everybody is kind of busy and everybody does have little side projects here and there. But the Menores thing is evolving slowly but surely. It's gonna get to. I think it's gonna get to a point where eventually we're gonna be very focused on the album, just because we do have pending recording with a multi-Grammy winning producer. So it's really more about on us to get to that point to where we're going to be able to work with him, and then hopefully by next year have something.
We're definitely working on this new album, a different sound, and we're actually going also into English music, which is running our crowd because we're getting more places to play, we're getting more festivals to play and stuff like that. Even though we still do Spanish, we still plan to do Spanish, but it does definitely help us get more venues to play and get out there more.